The world is being reshaped before our eyes. In less than 25 years, companies that didn't exist in your childhood have become more powerful than entire nations. Amazon's worth surpasses the GDP of most countries. Google influences more daily decisions than presidents or kings. TikTok, born in 2016, now controls the attention of over 1.5 billion people. This isn't random. This is the rise of digital empires, and it's something schools have failed to prepare you for. Welcome to Next Gen Hustle. We thank our new subscribers for joining the family. We thank our loyal, returning audience for standing with us on this journey. If you're watching right now, stay until the end, because in the next 50 minutes, we'll reveal truths that no classroom, no textbook, and no politician will ever teach you. We live in an era of invisible empires. In history, empires were built on land, armies, and weapons. Rome ruled with legions. Britain ruled with ships. Today, the world's strongest empires are digital. They control information, attention, and data. But here's the truth: schools still prepare students for an industrial economy that no longer exists. They teach obedience, not innovation. They train employees, not creators. That's why so many people feel lost, even after graduating with degrees. This matters because whether you're 18 or 38, you're living in the age of digital power. And if you don't understand how these empires were built, you'll always work for them instead of building your own. At Next Gen Hustle, we don't deal in illusions. We deal in facts, evidence, and truth that can reshape your future. Stay with us, because the lessons you'll hear in this video could shift how you see wealth, education, and power forever. From industrial empires to digital empires. In the 1800s, railroads were the backbone of power. In the 1900s, oil companies and factories shaped empires. Today, the most valuable resources are not coal or steel, they are data and attention. In 2023, Apple became the first $3 trillion company, not because it sells phones, but because it built an ecosystem that locks people into its digital empire. The empires of today are visible, but more powerful than any in history. Understand this shift, or risk being left behind. Thank you to every subscriber, old and new. Stay with us, the next truth will shock you. The currency of the digital age. History shows that empires always controlled resources. Rome controlled land. Britain controlled trade routes. Today, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram control the most valuable resource, your attention. Studies reveal the average person spends over 6 hours daily online. That's 1/4 of life, feeding digital empires with free labor. Shocking truth: if you don't control your attention, someone else is monetizing it. Attention is currency, and whoever owns it wins. Master your attention, or you will be mastered. Thank you to our viewers who just subscribed. To our loyal audience, we appreciate you deeply. Keep watching. The next section uncovers the hidden truth about schools. What schools won't teach you. Schools were designed during the Industrial Revolution to train factory workers, show up on time, follow orders, repeat tasks. That system hasn't changed, even though the economy has. Students rarely learn about algorithms, data privacy, online entrepreneurship, or digital wealth creation. Less than 15% of schools worldwide offer practical courses in digital finance or entrepreneurship. Instead, they prepare students for jobs that may disappear within a decade. Education is important, but traditional schooling is outdated. If you only rely on school, you'll graduate into a world that has already moved on. Thank you again to every new subscriber and to our loyal community. Stay with us. The next section reveals how digital empires silently enslave people. Digital colonization, the silent takeover. Colonial empires of the past used weapons and armies. Digital empires today use apps, platforms, and algorithms. Example: Africa once colonized for resources. now colonize digitally. Billions spend hours daily on platforms they don't own, generating wealth for Silicon Valley. Facebook earns more revenue annually from African users than many African nations generate through exports. Digital colonization is real, and most people don't see it. Either become a digital citizen who builds, or remain a digital servant who consumes. Thank you to everyone watching this far. Your time is your greatest asset. Stay with us. We're about to expose the blueprint behind building digital empires. The blueprint of digital empires. Every empire follows a formula. Identify a resource, control it, scale it. Digital empires identify attention, control it through algorithms, then scale it globally. Netflix controls global entertainment by understanding viewer behavior. Amazon controls commerce by owning data on buyer behavior. 70% of online purchases in the US start on Amazon. Study how these empires operate, then apply the principles at your scale. Don't just use platforms, learn how they're built. Thank you again, subscribers and loyal viewers. The next section will empower you to start creating your own empire. From consumer to creator, truth. Every empire was built by creators, not consumers. If you only consume content, you feed empires. If you create, you start building your own. MrBeast turned YouTube into his empire, generating hundreds of millions through creativity and ownership. The creator economy is projected to exceed $480 billion by 2027. In the digital age, you don't need armies, you need ideas, consistency, and distribution. Stop only consuming, start creating. Thank you to our community. Your growth is our mission. Stay with us. Next, we discuss the mindset shift required. The mindset shift from jobs to ownership. For centuries, people chased jobs under empires. Today, jobs are fragile. Automation threatens 800 million positions by 2030. Ownership is the new security. Owning platforms, businesses, or intellectual property is the only way to thrive. Elon Musk didn't chase jobs. He built PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX. Think like an owner, not an employee. Ownership creates freedom. Jobs create dependency. Thank you for staying with us. The final section will bring everything together. Building the next generation empire, truth. The tools to build digital empires are in your pocket. A smartphone, internet, and creativity. Example: Shopify allows anyone to start global businesses. YouTube gives anyone a stage. AI tools empower one person to do the work of teams. The next empires will not be built by governments, but by individuals who understand digital leverage. The opportunity is here. The only question is, will you build or will you obey? Thank you, subscribers. Your support fuels next-gen hustle. Stay until the end for the final truth. We've seen the truth. Empires have shifted from land to data. Attention is the new currency. Schools are outdated. Digital colonization is real. Ownership and creation are the path forward. The rise of digital empires is the greatest shift in human history. You can either be a consumer trapped in someone else's empire, or a creator building your own. Thank you for staying with us until this moment. Your commitment proves you are serious about growth. This is Next Gen Hustle. We don't chase illusions. We chase the truth. We chase results. We chase the future. Subscribe now and join a community that refuses to be left behind. Because the next generation belongs to the hustlers who know the truth.